Hey, this is Chris with Float and Sting Video Content Marketing, and today I want to talk to you about the difference between paid social media and organic social media. You may hear these terms floating around in the business landscape, so what I want to do is explain to you the difference between paid social media and organic social media and give you an idea of which ones you should be focusing on. Okay, so organic social media is whenever you post something on your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter account that doesn't cost any money to post. So you're essentially uploading a photo, adding a caption, hitting post, and you're putting it out there to the world. Paid social media means that you actually have to pay money in order to either boost an organic post or to run an ad campaign to drive awareness and conversions. In the early days of social media, building an organic presence for your brand was a much simpler thing. You could create a Facebook page, you could invite all your friends to like and follow your page, you could put out organic posts, and most of the people who like your page would see your content. Nowadays, now that Facebook, Instagram, Twitter are trying to monetize through advertising budgets, they serve your content to much fewer of the people that actually like your page. So in the old days, whenever you had 1,000 people who followed your page and you put out a post, maybe 500 of them would see it. Well, these days, if you have 1,000 followers on your page and you put out a post, maybe 20 might see it. So nowadays, in order to get the same number of people to like and share and interact with your posts, you actually have to put money behind it as a company. So whenever you do put out organic posts, if you actually want a good number of the people who like and follow your page to see those posts, you're gonna have to boost them with some dollars. And you're gonna want to run advertising campaigns to get more people to see your page, because again, the algorithms are just tailored in such a way where it's really becoming a pay-to-play world on social. So that said, in this era of this pay-to-play world on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, they have become like an epicenter for people to advertise on. So more and more brands are putting more and more dollars behind these types of ads because they create huge numbers on engagement, awareness, they drive conversions, and they drive a really significantly high return on your ad spend versus a lot of other platforms. So if you're trying to build a social media presence online for your brand, should you focus on paid advertising or organic? So the short answer is both. If you only post organically on your social media channels, odds are very few people are gonna see it, even if you have awesome content. The algorithms are just not gonna be working in your favor. However, you should not ignore organic posting. It's a great way to keep your audience informed, to engage with other brands, and to really build a nice presence on your social media platforms. Building an organic presence for your brand on social media will require strategy, time, and a lot of effort. And to be honest with you, if you want to promote transactional type of things, if you want to put offers out or actually try to sell people on your services, organic posts are just not going to be very successful, and that's when social media becomes a pay-to-play world. As I mentioned before, if you really understand the platforms and how to utilize the advertising and paid components of them, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, even TikTok can provide significant returns on your ad spend. A huge key to developing your brand on social media, whether it's paid or organic, is to have a creative content strategy. The marketplace is getting crowded. There's tons and tons of brands pushing out tons and tons of information on social media. So if you want to stand out in a crowded marketplace, you really need to think about the types of content that you're going to be putting out. So when it comes to the paid side of social media, there can be quite the learning curve. I mean, there are many different types of ads that you can run on all of these different platforms. And understanding how to allocate your budgets and which campaigns you should be running for which kind of content you're putting out there can be a real challenge. So when it comes to paid advertising, there can be quite a learning curve whenever it comes to advertising on these social media channels. They're not all that straightforward. There's so many different kinds of ads that you can run. So when it comes to building and targeting your audience, running the right kinds of ads, creating the right kind of content strategy, it really requires a solid understanding of how these platforms work. But if you do it, there can be huge returns. Look, trying to put together a game plan for your social media presence for your brand is not a simple thing. There's a lot to uncover, there's a lot to unpack, and frankly, it can be a huge pain in the butt. If you want any help with this, please let us know. Go to our website at fascontent.com. That's FAS for Float and Steam. So fascontent.com. Fill out the contact form, and we would love to work with you to help you out.